Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so right away I'm seeing someone either putting away dishes, washing dishes, or drying them possibly. Please take that as it resonates. If you are listening to this video, then there certainly could be something in this message for you. They're also giving me the phrase, the cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. So whether you just heard that, or it could be symbolic for something finally is out in the open. It could be the news of maybe a new job, a move. There could be some partnership or some talk that's been going around the company, and now the cat is out of the bag. But this news is actually quite favorable for you, Virgo, and we're going to find out why here in just a moment. Now, this makes complete sense. Look at this. You have the mask. So this can be something that was hidden from you, whether it's you finding something out, coming to the surface. It wouldn't surprise me to see the moon showing up in your reading, because that can be hidden things coming to light, but it's actually going to, again, be favorable for you. It's going to allow you to move forward. I'm actually getting here taking a leap of faith. So I'm also sensing that Fool energy showing up for you. We could see that in your reading, as well as possibly the Judgment, because there could be a second chance, and there could be even some reciprocity. If someone did you dirty, or if there was a situation that just didn't feel fair, I feel like there's some sort of either compensation coming in, a better offer coming in. Now, this can be about a secret stash, saving pennies, finding money. For some of you, perhaps you're actors. You may work in theater, or you may work in the spotlight as well. You may be an assistant, or I'm getting some of you started at an assistant level, but now you're able to get in front of the scenes here instead of maybe working behind the scenes. And that could also be the cat is out of the bag as well. So instead of, maybe it could be someone's pregnant. Or someone's retiring as well. I also feel that this has to do with your hidden potential, your own gifts. So you may have come out of the closet in the sense of maybe you have a gift of psychic intuition or mediumship. There may be something you are telling clients, or you're telling family, or maybe you're starting a job. The cat is out of the bag here, and it's going to be an exciting new adventure, yet it's going to have its challenges. Don't get me wrong here, but I also sense that the time is now. Now, you may have gone through a period of waiting for someone to communicate or share some sort of news with you, or to call you back and say you've been hired, or yes, you'll get that promotion, or maybe you've come to this reading and you're laid off or unemployed. This is the time to seize the moment. June is the month to profit here, and divine timing is absolutely at play. So I like that the watch card is showing up here for you, because some of you have certainly felt stuck. This is showing up in your past position, and this is all about financial relief, financial aid, or being finally financially sound within your career. There has been money blocks, and that could have to do with something here of the past. Some of you are actors, again, social media influencers, or entrepreneurs, business owners, and there may have been a little bit of a block or an anchor. Maybe it was during retrograde season or eclipse season as well, which we've just kind of come out of. We're still in the shadow of retrograde, but I do feel here that there's stability coming in. Some of you are planning travel, or you may be traveling more, which is going to help you reset, and it's going to help you move forward in a brand new energy, because this watch is all about divine timing, and that's what we see showing up for you in the month of June. So this is very interesting. There's an air of mystery showing up here for you as well, Virgo. So something mysterious, but it's a good mystery. It's a good mysterious, like you are diving into these hidden skills and gifts and talents, and you're realizing, whoa, I may just really be good at this. And you may be telling your family, hey family, I want to go back to school, or I'm going to take this class, or I'm really writing writing this memoir, and now the cat's out of the bag, right? No more hiding the family secrets or what's happened in this business or how I was treated, because there's something coming out, but it's actually going to liberate you, Virgo, and put you on that fast forward track to success and freedom. So I'm excited to dive into your reading today. Let's take a look at what the heart of the matter is regards to career, wealth, finances, money, and income. What do we have? So it looks like your challenge is showing up as well. But right away, we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. Yeah, Four of Cups is a brand new opportunity because some of you were dealing with this mask energy, right? Some sort of secrets, challenges. There could have been tension. Ooh, could be gossip as well, because I'm getting that energy of something slipped. Something may have been said or overheard that, again, there's mystery, but you found out about it, but it's putting you in a better energy, a better light. So now you know the truth about a situation. But it does say the Five of Wands can be gossip. But I feel like you're letting go of drama, letting go of negativity. As I've heard Colette Baron Reed say, and in her card decks here, not my circus, not my monkey. So yes, there may have been drama around you or negativity, but you're moving past that. And some of you have been in a little bit of a hump. And this negativity could have been our own mental block at times, where we spin a story or we web a story that doesn't even exist, right? That's what you're releasing and leaving behind. This is about you taking off the mask as well. Some of you, there is this energy of vulnerability. So you may be sharing with maybe people at work. I feel like if you are an influencer, or if there was something that happened, maybe you're a motivational speaker, or this could be your author, something of that nature, or maybe you're sharing your story with others that are going to help them in a big way. It's almost as if you are the one that is taking the lead, and then other people are able to take the lead as well, because they didn't have to step up first, but you may be the first one that's kind of stepped away from a situation. I'm getting Six of Swords and Eight of Cups as well. So the fact that you have both these coming out together, I feel like you are separating yourself from whatever doesn't serve you, whatever is catching you up in this Five of Wands energy, because the Five of Wands is showing up here as the main energy. And it can be at times people around you, they're lacking leadership, they're lacking what they need to reach that emperor, empress status, right? To climb to the top. But I feel like after this time of maybe waiting or feeling stuck, this is all about you breaking free, taking off that mask, being authentic, being raw, being vulnerable, and that's going to set you free, because the challenge here is the Four of Cups. There could be some sort of limiting belief or attachment to money or security as well. And I feel like you are releasing yourself. And once you release yourself from this, because this is a big yes card. So if you have any attachments to money, you may be really taking a look at your relationship with finances, because sometimes we tend to rack up debt, or we tend to feel low in self-worth. So we don't always ask what it is that we truly desire, or we don't feel like we have enough intelligence or smarts to go back to school or to learn something new, or whatever the excuse is, right? Because it's an excuse. Those are all just illusions that we play in our head over and over. You have what it takes to succeed, Virgo. And this Four of Cups is a brand new opportunity being presented to you. Remember, you have the Watch showing up here, and this is all about seizing the moment, divine timing. If you wait forever to do something, right? It's kind of like, I'm going to wait I'm going to wait when I'm 40. This is where I would like to be. Or when I'm 60, I'd like to do this. Or when I retire, I can finally live the life of abundance. No, 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 Virgo. The time is now for you to make these steps, being in the present. When we're too far focused in the future, we lose sight of what's right in front of us, and we don't necessarily enjoy the journey, and that's what it's all about. It's not about the end goal. It's about the journey along the way. So do what you love now. So if there's any limiting beliefs, situations that are negative, toxic, detrimental to your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, it's very important for you to take a look at what that is. Take off the mask. Let someone know, hey, this isn't okay. I'm not okay. Or if there's something regarding finances that you need to take a deep dive into and say, okay, what do I need to do to clean this up, right? I feel like you're taking a cold, hard look at a situation here. And again, they keep giving me that strong, loud and clear. The cat is out of the bag. And once the cat is out of the bag, yes, it may seem like all hell breaks loose. However, you have what it takes to turn this opportunity into one of abundance. Look at that cup at the very top there. It's shining, it's glowing. And this gentleman is so focused on the cups that have spilled that he doesn't see that the stars are aligning to bring him this cup that he truly seeks. And that's the challenge for you in the month of June, is to release something of the past, release whatever this anchor or block is. And if some of you are having a difficult time figuring out what is this anchor or what is this block, take a look at what imbalances are showing up in your life. Where do you feel imbalanced the most? And then take it a step further, and then a step further. Get to the root of the situation. And if this is hard for you to do on your own, then reach out to a professional. Reach out to someone who can give you a little more insight into the root of a situation, because so many times we mask it up, we paint it up, we put it, just like this mask here, we mask it up. So there could be a situation as well where you felt someone robbed you of your time. I mean, it says theft here, but it doesn't have to be theft in the term of, stealing money. Some of you, this may have happened, but I'm getting robbing you of your time, your energy, your efforts. There's someone who maybe I've promised you this promotion, or I promised you this, or promised you that in regards to career. Or for some of you entrepreneurs or business owners, this could be you at times needing to get honest with yourself, because there could be something that you are doing in your time that's just not efficient, right? We all do that at times, part of the human experience, no judgment here. But if there is some skills and some strengths and time for you to really pull the plug and bite that bullet, the time is now. This is saying you have everything you need to go from A to Z. And the reason why I say A to Z is because you've already been doing the work in between. So I feel that it doesn't mean you're going to skip from A to Z. It just means you'll get there quickly if you stay consistent and motivated within your efforts here. All right, let's take a look. We're going to clarify the Five of Wands and Four of Cups, because they did come out together. So even though they show up as the main energy, yet the challenge, I feel like there's collaboration that is coming in here, and it may even show up unexpectedly. Someone may say, hey, sorry, when we had that interview that day, it just wasn't my day. I was off. Can we do this again? So there could be a second chance available to you. Maybe it's you saying that to a person as well. Right? There's some sort of second chance offered or available. Perhaps there was a miscommunication. That happens so many times during retrograde. And if there was some sort of miscommunication or misunderstanding, I feel like that's getting cleared up for you, Virgo. What do we have to clarify? Eight of Materials. This is all about you focusing and mastering your craft. What is it that you are good at? Some of you are going back to school. I'm hearing here something with design. So it could be interior design, or it could be fashion design as well. Please take that as it resonates. But this is also a very fortuitous card for those that are teachers, educators in the music industry, and also in the theater arts, which we see here as well as the healing profession. I mean, it's great for anyone who is trying to master their craft and just be better. There is knowledge here, and I feel like there's a lot of it available to you, and you're ready to dig deeper. You're ready to take that plunge. So I'm loving that this is the clarifier here, because sometimes the Eight of Pentacles, they don't drive themselves to work hard enough. And I was feeling that way for some of you that have been stuck in a little bit of a slump, maybe a little bit of writer's block. You haven't quite felt as inspired as you would like to feel. We all go through those lulls, those ups and downs, right? This is all about you pushing yourself, reigniting that fire, sparking it up within you. The timing is now, because there's some opportunities and doors opening that, I mean, if you don't take them, they're just gonna, pass along. I think it's Elizabeth Gilbert. She wrote a book called Big Magic, and she talks about ideas. We hear about this happening all the time, where we have an idea, an invention, a book we want to write, and we don't take action on that. And we see, someone inventing the idea that we've had, and we say, hey, they stole my idea, or hey, I thought of that first. Really what happens is there's inspiration that strikes and comes in at any given time, but it's up to us whether we take that inspiration and we do something with it. This is your time. Inspiration is calling, Virgo. So whatever ideas, whatever hits, whatever nudges, whatever niggles you get intuitively, take action on, because I do feel that consistency will pay off. Whatever ideas you have, whatever inventions or creativity inspires you this month, it's going to be very successful. All right, let's take a look and see what is below you. What is below you? They're giving me the name here, a very beautiful name. I haven't heard this for quite some time. Abigail. Abigail. So your name could be Abigail, Abby, maybe it's Gail. Please take it as it resonates, but I was hearing here the name Abigail. All right. Please take that as it resonates. Let's take a look at the deep, deep past. What's the foundation here that you're built upon? What do we have? 3 of Cups. You are a communicator. This is all about teamwork, making that dream work. And so some of you, 2 energies here. Either you've been in a team environment and you're getting a little bit PO'd because someone's not pulling their weight. Someone's not acting like they're part of a team. Remember, there is no I in team. And for others of you, you're longing to be part of something greater than you, something where there's like minds, where someone shares the same cause, the same goals, the same ideas that you have as well. And you want to be able to bounce them off each other. You want to be able to celebrate them, salute, cheers, right? Then the 3 of Cups shows up. This is all about profits through group efforts. And this is in your deep, deep past. So I am sensing that some of you were on this journey. Perhaps you went to school with others who shared a vision of maybe wanting to be a marine biologist, a cosmetologist, a scientist, an actress, whatever this is here. And I'm getting also, this is interesting, a news reporter. So some of you, maybe you've reported on the news, or there could be, maybe you've just looked at an article regarding a news reporter, but that's coming through here. This is also about socializing with other kindred spirits. So you may have taken a class or gained a certification or went to maybe a healing fair, but this is you being able to communicate and share your gift for knowledge, share your wealth of knowledge with others and have others share it with you. That's a really beautiful gift that you have. So this could be something that you decide to explore more than you have in the past. This could be through a podcast. It could be through interacting with other people. Maybe you're a teacher as well, a social media influencer. So being able to share the successes and also the failures that you have acquired, as we all have, up until this point in your life, because many people can learn from, the failures of others. And when you share that story and you say, hey, this is something that happened to me, but it doesn't have to define me. It happened for my growth, for my evolution. How can I help you? Here's my lending hand. That's what a lot of you have built in. You have a built-in tendency to want to help others. And that's a beautiful gift to have this day and age. Let's take a look at the past. What's going on for you in the past, Virgo? Oh, interesting. Okay. Now, this isn't something I'm personally familiar with. I mean, I've heard of it, of course, but it's not something I've watched. But they're giving me the episode or episodes. There's 2 of them. There's Friends and there's Seinfeld. So some of you may have been into the show Friends and Seinfeld, because they are showing me socializing as well. So maybe you actually had a friend that had one of the names of one of the characters. Now, I don't know the names of the characters. I'm assuming one must be Seinfeld. Could Rachel, I think, because I always hear about that haircut. But there could be a friend that you have, or maybe, again, you used to watch a lot of that, or maybe you're watching reruns now as you're listening to this, or you see an advertisement of it, please take it as it resonates. That could be your sign from spirit, or this could be your sign from spirit that you're calling in your soul tribe. You're calling in the right people who want to support you, Virgo, who want to see you succeed, and that they're willing to bounce ideas and energy off of each other, but it's reciprocated. It's based on mutual trust and loyalty and genuine happiness for the other person. So this is a really beautiful energy that has never come up before. So Seven of Pentacles, wonderful. This is a time which in the recent past, depending on when you're watching this video, we just went through retrograde period, which I always say is the big RE. Time to reevaluate, time to replenish, maybe even reorganize, all of the REs that retrograde brings in. So some of you needed to stop, pause, ask yourself, am I in alignment with my soul's truth? Am I moving forward on my path? Am I going in the direction that I want for myself? And if that answer was no in any way, or if there was an imbalance, I feel like it was an important time for you to step back and say, what is working and what do I need to pivot in my world? What do I need to course correct? This is my card of course correct. If something is not working for you, if you are investing all your time and your energy and your effort, but it's just not paying out, now, I feel like there's a difference between hard work is going to pay off, but then there's a difference between digging yourself into the ground, but burying a bigger hole, right? It's almost like paying off debt that just seems to accumulate and accumulate and accumulate due to interest, right? You feel like you're not getting ahead. So there's a difference between that energy and then this energy of knowing without a doubt that your hard work is going to pay off and it'll be worth it. So I feel like you've done some recent soul searching here. This is starting to see gains. So a lot of you are starting to see the benefits of your hard work here in the recent past. This is really powerful because it's all about taking those small steps towards bettering your world, bettering your life. So Seven of Pentacles showing up here in the past. Now let's take a look and get to the juicy good stuff. What is it that you are manifesting? What's in your headspace? What's the potential? What do we have here for Virgo, please? You have a lot going on. Typically, okay, how would you like these? All right. Thank you, Spirit. So what you have going on, and I was going to say here, typically we only get one, but we did pull three. So I feel like what you're actually manifesting, you're going to manifest into reality because it's how you feel, because these are the next three positions and you see how they're in this diagonal pattern here. So we literally go from the headspace, potentiality, taking whatever ideas, thoughts, whatever you're wanting to manifest, bringing it down to earth. That's what's showing up here in the near future. And it's because this is how you're feeling, because this energy is all about you. So what is it that you're working on manifesting? Your wishes. Beautiful, Virgo. Wish fulfillment. It's your Nine of Cups. This is a new job for some of you, a promotion, a position of higher rank. It could be entrepreneurship where you're taking off and there's a sense of emotional fulfillment and the financial piece is catching up with that as well. It's a rewarding career. So really beautiful. When it shows up as the Nine of Cups, this is a very empowering energy because it's so much more than just financial wealth. However, the financial wealth is coming in as well, but this is about loving what it is that you do, but you've been wanting this for a while. This could be on your vision board as well. If you have a vision board, a goal board, or maybe you've created a list of goals that you wanted to hit, maybe in 2023, I feel like this is going to be something that you've listed either mentally or physically in a space. It's manifesting here for you. So I love this. I'm so grateful this showed up for you because a lot of you, I mean, who doesn't want career advancement? But sometimes we can let fears hold us at that captivity, hold us captive at that glass ceiling point. But we need to bust through the glass ceiling and know that we are so worthy of high ranks. We're so worthy of continuing to climb and continuing to ask for what it is that we deserve. Some of you may be raising prices. Some of you may be learning more so you can enhance your skill set to bring in more money. This is a really beautiful energy here. I also sense for some of you, this could be a home. You could be maybe selling a home, purchasing a home, or a business as well. This could be commercial space, or you are maybe renting a property to make cupcakes and sell cupcakes out of, right? This is anything that you desire and dream and wish. You're bringing it down to reality. So let's take a look at what that reality is. Oh my God, you can't make this up. There it is, the Empress. We literally said Emperor or Empress status in the beginning of your reading, right? This is beautiful. At least I think we said that. At least I was feeling that for you. So this is good fortune. The Empress is one of the most abundant, successful energies in tarot. She's typically surrounded by bunnies because she's very fertile. Whatever she grows, whatever she puts her energy and time into grows into abundance, and so much abundance that it not only benefits her, but it benefits those around her. So imagine planting a big lush garden, and imagine tending to that garden each and every day, because that's what you're doing in the past. Look at that farmer. He's out there. He's already sowed the seeds in the past. Now you're able to reap the rewards because it is harvest time. So get ready here, Virgo. The Empress is saying the time is now for your abundance. It's a big yes card. So the fact that you have the Nine of Cups with the Empress, this is a powerful combination. Pat yourself on the back because you, my beautiful Virgos, have manifested this opportunity. Many opportunities for some of you. This can be about mutual trust. It is about affection. Other people notice you. Other people you inspire, right? You care for others as well. And I feel that if a lot of you are in a higher position or a caretaker position or whatever type of position, but I feel other people look to you as very nurturing, caring for them. You care about others. And that has to do also with this Three of Cups. So some of you may even call you, now this is kind of, oh, this is interesting. They may have even called you mom or mama as well. I'm getting mama. That's, well, maybe they call you, I mean, maybe you are a mama, but I do feel here for you, people look up to you like a mom as well. Or even if you are, male energy, I feel like people know that you are very nurturing, very charismatic, and you're willing to help another person out, and it's coming back to you tenfold. The hard work that you've put in the past is paying off here in the future. But the beautiful blessing is you're staying in the present, which is wonderful because we've talked about that as well. So even though you have big, big dreams for the future, you're enjoying the now. You're enjoying the steps along the way. So Virgo, awesome energy. Let's see how you're feeling. Oh, you have the Lovers. So there's definitely the law of attraction here. This is all about important partnerships. It's about combined resources, collaborative minds. There's that Three of Cups. This is about you finally feeling like you're making a difference, Virgo. Like you've been put on this earth with a purpose, because you absolutely have. But sometimes we forget what that purpose is and we disconnect, right? And that's what you may have been struggling with, is the Four of Cups in the beginning here of your reading, the challenge. Feeling like you're missing out on opportunities to be abundant when everybody else is succeeding around you. Right? But that's just our illusion. We don't know someone else's story unless we live there, live with them. But even then, we don't know what's happening within their deepest soul of souls, right? So the Lovers is all about collaborating with those around you, combining resources, combining knowledge, combining education. Some of you maybe even going into partnership with a sister, with a brother, with a family member, or with a loved one as well. This could be a partner or a spouse. You may work with them to build a business. Someone may also find out that their significant other or a family member is moving or getting a raise. I'm also getting something here with military as well. This could be maybe you are in the military. You may have a military background in your family, or maybe you moved around a lot. Please take that as it resonates here. But I am absolutely seeing that there is mutual caring. There's love for and towards what it is that you do, and other people respect you for it. Virgo, this is such a beautiful reading here for you. June is a great month for emotional fulfillment. So if you felt disconnected in the prior months, or you've just felt like you've been missing out on opportunities, or someone wasn't pulling their team effort, or you weren't finding the right people to fit the right seats at the table, right? This is all about you being able to attract that soul tribe. And it goes back to that friends and that Seinfeld energy. And they're showing me that again as well. So seeing and filling the seats with the right people that are going to help you succeed. And you're going to help them as well, because this is equal give and take. It's not a one-way lane. There's a two-way lane here. Let's clarify. Let's take a look and clarify what this Nine of Cups is for you. Let's back it up a moment and just clarify the Nine of Cups for Virgo. I do sense that you've had to overcome some challenges, especially around the solar plexus area. So this has to do with your confidence and your self-worth, but you are seeing evidence that your hard work and your inner healing and personal development is paying off for you big time. Two of Inspiration. Beautiful. The Two of Inspiration is the Two of Wands. This is all about you planning your future, and you're able to see it now from a different angle or a different point of view than you were able to see before. And even though you have this Nine of Cups showing up, the Two of Wands says you can see your dream when it comes to your business and your career. This is about you expanding your mindset and making decisions that are going to help you, not just down the road, because that could have been a focus for you. You may have been seeing the big picture of things, but with this Nine of Cups, you're staying in the present, and that's actually going to help you achieve your dream quicker. Okay, it's going to help you manifest it faster. I also sense that there's something with seeing what you weren't able to see before. So that could be that cat's out of the bag. And I feel that this is offering you a new opportunity to add something to the mix. So let's say you are a business owner or an entrepreneur. You may be getting certified as let's say a Reiki practitioner or a crystal healer. It's something that you weren't able to necessarily see before, but you've taken a class and you said, yeah, this is what I really love to do. I'm going to add it on. So you can have and can see a clear vision of what direction you are going in, but you're still going to continue to learn and take the steps forward and live your best life while doing so. So that's what I feel here. There's something else included in your vision that you weren't able to see before, but it's helping you out in the moment as well. All right, let's take a look at this Empress. What is this Empress all about in the near future for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo Empress? Eight of Materials, mastering your craft. Some of you going back to school, teaching classes. Maybe you have an online platform. Maybe you're on Udemy, or I think there's, Fiverr, is that... There's all different kinds of social media platforms, but I feel like you're finding ways. I'm also getting Kajabi for some of you. There's different things that you're learning at this time, different things that you're teaching. Now, you don't have to go back to a traditional school. Some of you may be going back, getting a master's or getting some sort of certification or degree, but for others of you, you may be taking classes online through Udemy or at your local holistic center, right? Whatever this is for you, you're learning, and it's going to put you into a state of abundance and gratitude and wealth. So beautiful. Keep on going here, because you are definitely headed in a positive direction. So let's take a look at the environment. Let's see what's going on around you. Wow, you've definitely come a long way from being stuck to unstuck, to the cat is out of the bag, to stuff's hitting the fan, right? But in a good way, because this is stirring up the energy in order for change and opportunities to come in. And that's what you've ultimately been wanting, Virgo. You've been wanting this change, but you weren't quite sure how it was going to show up. Well, here it is. Let's take a look and see what's coming in. All right. So we have the Justice card. And we also have the Six of Wands. So the fact that you have the Six of Wands showing up in your environment, this is major success. Look at that. The Six of Wands here is all about recognition. For those of you that are in theater arts, acting, social media, if you're an inspirational leader or a coach, a tarot reader, I'm getting here that this is a well-deserved success, right? Six of Wands, you're definitely being recognized. And you see here that this woman, she's not only sitting on her white horse, but she has that wand up in the air, waving it high, and the others are doing that for her as well. So there is this sense of accomplishment that you are achieving. Now, you're hitting a big milestone, I'm hearing as well, but you're being recognized, you're being noticed. If you've been wanting to get a new job and you've been putting your resume out there. You've been updating it. Maybe you've put your profile on LinkedIn. I do feel here that your energy is highlighted. So what that means is whatever you put out in the month of June, specifically June 1st through the 19th, it's a very beautiful energy within the planetary alignments. Nothing major is going on until then. So it's a great time to start new things, rewards, awards, milestones, accomplishments, celebrations. But this is all about a time of happiness and encouragement. So wow, soak it up, Virgo, because as you're well aware, these things don't last forever. And I'm not saying that you're not going to revel in this glory, because this is kind of what I feel for you, a moment of glory, moment of bliss, but it's you riding the high horse, but in a good way, right? It's a healthy ego. So many times people hear the word ego and they think, oh, ego, arrogance, but this is about you knowing that you have these gifts and these skills and these talents and you're being recompensed for it, and people are noticing you as well. So it's not coming from a place of ego. It's coming from a place of service. It's coming from a place of companionship and helping thy fellow neighbor out, right? Helping others out and feeling emotional wealth, financial wealth, and physically happy on your soul's journey. So I'm absolutely loving this. Let's take a look and clarify. Six of Wands. What do we have for Virgo? Six of Wands, please. Virgo, this is one of the best readings here for you. I know we started off with it felt like a little bit thicker energy, but I knew it was something that we were going to cut right through here, and it's certainly looking like a blessed month for you. Yeah, there's that Four of Cups that we go back to. There's that challenge. So you have here the Four of Cups clarifying, the Six of Wands. So an opportunity that you thought you missed out for, or that you missed out on, or something that maybe you weren't able to see before is turning into a success. And we said that in the very beginning of your reading. When the cat's out of the bag, it's actually bringing success and good news to you. So it's allowing you to move forward. You're releasing any sort of attachments when it comes to what you think wealth and security and stability look like, because there's an offer coming in here that you're going to absolutely say yes, because you can see at the top of that card, there's a big old Y, and that is the yes card. So wonderful news. Now the hopes and fears, you have Justice. The hopes are fair financial settlements are reached, that you will receive that offer, that you will get that promotion, that you will be able to grow in your business and be recompensed for your services or for your goods. Now, the fear is, what if I don't find balance? What if it's not fair? What if I put all this energy just to fall flat on my face, right? Of course, no one wants that, but sometimes we need to fail on the path towards success. In fact, it's inevitable. It's not that we just overnight, we're an instant success. There's a lot of trial and error. And Virgo, you've been through the trial and error. But this Justice here is equality and good karma coming your way as well. So I'm loving this. Let's take a look at the final outcome. Final outcome for Virgo, June 2023. What do we have for Virgo, please? Eight of Swords. Don't fear change, because this is all about you letting go of any restrictions, right? The Eight of Swords is all about knowing that you have what it takes to release yourself from any bondage, any ties that you're tethered to. This depicts the anchor card. So the fact that it's your outcome, I feel like you're picking up that anchor and you're moving on to a situation that you felt was blocking you. Money blocks. A lot of you are deep diving into the belief system that you have around money, around finances, based on maybe childhood. But the beautiful energy of the Eight of Swords showing up here, and because of your surrounding cards, I feel like this is you letting go of an old story so you can move towards freedom. And we talked about that mental story getting in the way of our success. Most of the time, it's our own selves that trip us up. It's our own mental blocks that trip us up. And that could be something that you are finally moving forward and picking up this anchor, and you're saying, I'm moving on. No, I'm no longer stuck in this position here. This can also have to do with stability. Some of you, this is water related. You may feel trapped, but I feel that there could be a move coming in here as well. So with this Eight of Swords, I sense that you are cutting free from the bonds here that tie you. This is blindfold, this is the hand, but you can see in this card that she's hanging on to the ribbon that is tying her. All she has to do, and she's aware of this, and I feel like you are aware of this as well. All you have to do is give that little, the little tethered piece here a yank, and it completely unravels and comes undone. And that's what you're doing. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. You're letting go of that mental story that we talked about in the beginning of your reading. So don't even let this Eight of Swords fear you. And for those of you where immediately, you see the Eight of Swords and you're like, no, I don't want to have that mental block, that limiting belief. This is why tarot is here. This is why we listen to tarot, because this is all about you choosing to do things in a new direction, because this is the energy here of the outcome of what's happening. If you are resonating and vibing with this, it means that this is something you have control over. This is something you can manifest. Not Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. But we must get out of our own way. Let Spirit have some breathing room to work its magic. Pay attention to this cup, right? You have this awareness. You have this ability within you to create change. Let's take a look and clarify the Eight of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a heavy load. We don't want that whole thing. So let's take a look at the Eight of Swords, please, for Virgo. Seven of Cups. Knowing that you have options here. This is all about you taking those fantasies and those daydreams like you are with the Nine of Cups, bringing them down to earth. I'm not worried about this Eight of Cups. If anything, I'm reading it in the terms of knowing what you need to do it, and you're going to grow something here because you have the Empress showing up in your near future. But sometimes we need to go back to the drawing board and say what is working, what's not, right? Pivot. And if something isn't working out for you, it's important to get to the root of the problem, because there could be a little bit of fear of change. We all fear what we don't know and what we can't see. But if you know that your wishes are manifesting and that you have the Empress energy on your side, what can you do, right? If fear isn't a factor here, if a mental story is no longer holding you back, how far would you be? Because that's where you're headed here, Virgo. So very powerful reading here. This is about you getting honest with yourself at the bottom of the deck here. And I usually don't read what's at the bottom unless that shows up. But the Seven of Swords is about you getting honest with yourself about your future, about your success, because you have a lot of it coming in. I mean, you have the Lovers, the Six of Wands, Three of Cups. I mean, all these cards are beautiful, but the only thing that I see can trip you up is the Four of Cups, focusing on the cups that have spilled in the past. Let go of that past story, and you're going to see that cup that's filled at the top of the mountain there, or the top of the mountain is shining. That's where it's at, not anything that you've left in the past, right? Very powerful. All right, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here for Virgo? June 2023, Virgo. Okay, this is interesting. They're giving me cat food, or it could be dog food, but you know the kind of food that's not hard. It's a soft food that you have to peel back in the can. Someone may have just opened that, or maybe you need to add that to the grocery list, because I'm just getting here, it could be soft dog or cat food from a can. Please take that as it resonates. Maybe you've just opened a can, because I'm getting that. I can hear that being tore back, and I smell I smell that as well. Message in a bottle. So some of you, there's communication coming your way. Card 15. 15 in tarot is the Devil. So you're breaking free, and I feel like you're receiving plenty of messages from the divine, but there could also be a physical message coming in here. This is all about communication. It's about a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. And the message here for you, Virgo, is this. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Yes, absolutely. So because some of you, the challenge for you this month is the Four of Cups and the outcome, that Eight of Swords, I am going to read to you the reversal or the protection message. If you tend to get a little bit stuck in your head at times, this can help you out. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Yes, absolutely. I'm glad that that came out as well, because there could be something, and this has been coming up more often than not. Sometimes we have our ego's wants, but then there's our soul's experiences, right? And sometimes those misalign. They don't always connect. And that may be something that feels off balance in your world. So if you take a deep dive into it, there could be Spirit's plan and then there's our plan. And we tend to bypass the red flags, especially when things kind of come at you at full force, at resistance, or it seems that someone's wearing a false mask here, or that Seven of Swords, truthfully getting honest with yourself. That could be, you know, that message that is being made clear to you at this time. Now, if that doesn't resonate, of course, some of you may be expecting a call, an email, or may receive a message from someone. You have the Three of Cups in your energy, so expect some favorable news. All right, we're going to take a look and get some messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Virgo, I just ask, if you can, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And tune into that third eye center, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you, Virgo, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that's visited through your dreams, or one that's right next to you. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment box below, and I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already, so you get notified when that shows up. All right, let's get to your messages here. You have some powerful messages here. Right away, you do have the Wasp. So I certainly sense that there could have been an issue that stung. It may have been hard. It could have been rejection. Maybe it was that job that you wanted in the past. It could be taking that deep dive into the belief system around money, doing shadow work. Sometimes these things can be difficult, and it can be an act love to take act of self-love is to take that responsibility and accountability for a situation, but not holding yourself, how do I say that here? Not imprisoning yourself, not tying yourself to this anchor or to this blockage that you felt stuck in, because sometimes life does sting. That's part of the human experience, right? But I feel like, yes, there's been some things that haven't happened in your favor in the past, Virgo, but the good news is you do have this cup up here that's waiting for you. You have your Nine of Cups, and it's interesting to note, actually, take a look at this. She has that ninth cup sitting right next to her. This is what she's manifesting. So you are manifesting a better opportunity than maybe one one that was presented to you in the past. Remember, rejection is protection and rejection is redirection as well. So yeah, sometimes it stings, but you're taking a fearless approach because you have Badger spirit, and Badger says be fearless and bold. It's card 4 as well. So some of you, this is Emperor energy. So this is taking action, but also I feel some of you may be born on the 4th, you may be in a 4 personal year, or you may be a 4 life path number as well. You may also be 64 years old, you may be 52, or have a birthday on the 3rd. Now you have Armadillo. Armadillo says set healthy boundaries. And this makes complete sense if any of you have someone around you that's been wearing a false mask or taking advantage of your time, your energy, your efforts. It's important to set those healthy boundaries. And it's also card 3, and that's that Empress as well. The Empress sets healthy boundaries for herself, and when she is focused on that garden, there's plenty of that abundance and that energy to flow out into everything, and that in itself is a boundary. Being able to create and communicate what's best for you and have that overflow then affect others. It's almost like you being that lighthouse that is shining so brightly that you're attracting the right things. Then the things are here, people who want to see you succeed, not people who want to take from you. Okay, there's this energy here of what you put out, you receive, and I feel like you're setting healthy boundaries up for yourself. And lastly here, you have the Scarab beetle, which says magic works through you. Yeah, you are a magical force of divine energy. It's important for you to remember that you are unconditional love. You are that spark of source. You just decided to venture off and have an independent human experience. Magic works through you, Virgo, and I feel like your light is shining this month. All right, last but not least, let's see which crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil you can use in the month of June to help you vibrate to the energy you seek, to help you attract more abundance, wealth, and prosperity into your world. What do we have here for Virgo, please? All right, Virgo, shine bright like a diamond. You have the diamond showing up, and even though the diamonds can be at times where, you know, how is a diamond formed? Under pressure, right? So this, you didn't get here just by ho-hum walking slowly into a random garden and being able to pluck up all the carrots and eat the hearty vegetables. No, you planted that garden. You spent days and days in that garden. You shed your blood, sweat, and tears in that garden. You are a diamond, and you're rising above here because your hard work is paying off. Absolutely. Some of you have a birthday on the 20th, or you may be seeing significant changes around the 20th of the month as well. This is the priceless gift of time and pressure combined, beauty and strength arising from trials and errors. This is all about the right use of power. And the message, Virgo, is this. The right use of power means acknowledging your effect on others. Are you honoring yourself by insisting that you be paid what you are worth? Are you paying others a fair price for what they do for you? You have the power to negotiate, to set boundaries, and to wield the influence respectfully, recognizing that we are all meant to share in the universal flow of abundance. Today is a day to exercise the right use of power by honoring everyone's need to be treated fairly. There is that justice, okay, being treated fairly. To honor everyone's needs to be treated fairly and experience prosperity. When you recognize how your prosperity impacts others, you will see the rate at which your dreams manifest. There's that 9 of Cups. And they increase exponentially, resulting in great abundance that you can share. And we've been talking about you sharing that wealth. Truly, in singling you out today, Virgo, Diamond Spirit has chosen well. Yeah, you're being singled out at this time. This is your time to shine. And it's interesting to note, when we take a look at our belief system with money, the only reason we feel lack of or not enough, right, of greed and feeling like we're going to be left out is because we disconnect. And that's what this is saying here, that there's plenty to go around. We need to get out of that scarcity mindset that there's not enough. And you may be saying, well, Melissa, take a reality check. There is scarcity. But this is about your relationship with money, with abundance, right? It's an energy. Everything here on earth is an energy, and it vibrates at what the energy is you're putting out there. And I feel like there's good karma, there's fairness, and there's equality coming back to you, because you definitely not only deserve it, but it's something that you are manifesting, Virgo. It's something you've put work into, and it's something you're going to see showing up in your world. Your gains are going to pay off here. You're starting to see gains in big, abundant ways. So shine like that diamond you are. I hope this resonates, Virgo. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Please feel free to drop your power animals in the comment box below. I love reading each and every one of them. I know other intuitive soul members take a look at the animals that other people post as well. So it's a great way to spread the love. It's a great way to see what's going on with each other as well. Thank you so much for being here, listening and tuning in, Virgo. Lots of love.